Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I'm sitting here this morning in my sewing room, and I would show it to you, but it's really a mess. And I'm sewing a dress made from fabric that I designed for a conference that I'm going to. It actually has their logo and some of their messages in it, which is pretty cool. And no, I'm not going to show it to you. You don't need to see it. And you being too familiar asking. Anyway, I typically don't do a part two. So if you didn't see the story before this one, go back and find it. It's about getting familiar and being familiar, way too familiar. Anyway, there were lots of questions, lots of messages, lots of I want to get close, I want to have a relationship, I want to learn how to be with people who have been marginalized, and how I don't know how to do it. And as I said yesterday, there's a lot of research that needs to go into the concept of familiarity. But I will say this. First, ask yourself the question why. Do you want to have a gay friend because you just want a gay friend? Do you want to have a black friend because you want to be able to say you have black and Puerto Rican and, you want to have those friends? Do you want to have a trans friend so you can check off your box of having a trans friend? If you're box checkers, then your motivation for friendship is not true. Just wanting to have a black friend is not the way to make a friend, and it is really poor motivation for a relationship, wanting to have one of those in your arsenal. And I've seen it too often. I have seen it so often. I literally was asked by a woman in a restaurant once, for my number because she wanted her children to be able to know a black person. Excuse me? I told her to read some books. Anyway, so don't be a box checker. And then humility is really required. I kept seeing lots of messages about trust. Trust is not the issue. A lot of folks don't even consider trust because our ancestors' children were sold into slavery. Why should we? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's humility. And then it's not what you say, it's what you do. When you show that you care about whatever it is, how you relate. Someone said, I think this is a teacher thing because, I was given access because, no, it's not a teacher thing. You were given access because it was apparent to others that you truly cared, that you deeply cared. And then, sometimes similarity is not enough. Sometimes it's people build relationship based on similarity a lot of times, but sometimes it's how the heart feels. I do a lot of teaching in corporate America around belonging, and belonging is something you experience, and when you walk in a room and you feel like you belong, and you can't define it because you don't look like anybody there, you don't sound like anybody there, you don't have really a lot in common, but you feel like you belong. And then you can go into a room where everybody is the same and you don't belong there. Belonging is about being able to be who you are with people who get to be who they are. And neither one of you having to change. It's about being your authentic self. When people come up speaking slang to me that I know that they don't speak and I know that I don't speak, you what? No. What's up, sister guy? You can't imagine the number of times I've heard that. You can't, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, being your authentic self, being true, showing that you care about the things that other people care about. And sometimes relationships take time, especially when you want to get close. And being able to put down the guard will get you to the barbecue. Sometimes it takes years to get to the picnic. I love you. And I know we're going to get there. But getting there on the pretense of being able to wear the ally button and say, but I'm an ally. Some of my best friends are. No, they're not. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They only that in your head. But to that person, you're not the one they would call in times of joy and times of need. I have beautiful friends from every walk of life who I may talk to once a year, but we are connected, and we are connected forever because we get to be who we truly are while working together towards what we are called to be. I hope this made some sense this morning. I love you. No, you can't see my dress.